Good morning, students. Today we can see the lightning and thunder. So, if you rub your foot on a carpet floor and touch the doorknob, how you will be feel means you can feel a shock in little bit shock in your hand. So, why this has happened means because getting a shock from the doorknob, that is after rubbing your foot on a carpet floor. So that is resulting from the discharge, that is because of the discharge only. So the discharge that is occurring when the electrons on the hand are quickly pulled to the positively charged doorknob. So that is quickly pulled to the positively charged doorknob. So that movement of the electrons, which is felt as a shock, that is causes the body to lose the negative charge. So in that place our body to lose a negative charge. So here what is electric discharge means, that is taking place in the medium that is mostly gases. So the discharge that is taking place in a medium of mostly that is in the taking place in the gases only. So we can say lightning is another example of the discharge that is takes place in the lightning is taking place in the clouds. So the lightning that is produced by the discharge of the cloud from the cloud to cloud or from the cloud to ground. So during the thunderstorm, air is moving upward rapidly. So these are the what is it? That air which moves rapidly, that is carrying a small ice crystals to the upward. So at the same time, small water drops that is moving downward. So the ice crystals are carried up and the small water drops are moved down. So when they collide, ice crystal becomes the positively charged and move upward, and the water drops become the negatively charged, and it is moving downward. So the upper part of the cloud that is positively charged. So ice crystal, that is what is that water droplets is moving upward, and when they are collide each other, the ice crystals become the positive charge and it is moving upward, and the water drops that is becoming a negative charge and it is moving downward. So here the upper part of the cloud is the positive charge and the lower part of the cloud is a negative charge. So when they come into the contact, electrons in the water drop that is attracted by the positive charge, which is attracting by the positive charge. Water drops are attracted by the electrons in the water drops. So some of the electrons that is present in the water drops, so that is only becoming the positive charges in the ice crystals. So thus the electricity is generated and the lightning we are seeing. Sometimes the lower part of the cloud, which is negatively charged, that comes into the contact with the positive charges. So which is negatively charged, that is coming into the contact with the positive charge. So that will be accumulated near the mountains, trees, and even people on the earth also. So the discharge produces lot of heat and sparks that it will be result what we are seeing as a lightning. So, huge quantities of electricity are discharged in the lightning flashes, and the temperature over 30,000 degrees Celsius or more than it also it can be reached. So, temperature over 30,000 degree Celsius. So, the extreme heating causes the air to expand explosively fast and they contact contract. So this expansion and the contraction that create a shock wave that turns into the booming sound wave that is known as the thunder. If lightning occurs, immediately within a few seconds we are getting the thunder sound. Yes or no? So that is sometimes lightning may be seen before the thunder is heard. So that is because the distance between the clouds and the surface is very long, and the speed of the light is more than the speed of the sound. So this is a positive charge and the see the clouds positive charge and the storm cloud. So this is the formation of the lightning. So next we can see the earthing. So earthing to prevent the people from getting the shock. So in all of the homes we'll be giving the earthing. So the safety, why we are giving the earth why means because to have a safety measure from the from getting the shock. So if the insulation that is inside the electrical device is fails, that is called as earthing. Sometimes if the rain occurs, if you touch the switch may be in the rainy place, or the water may fall, if you touch, sometimes we will be getting shock, yeah, because the water is inside it. So that is the shock, we are getting the shock. So the electrical earth can be, that is defined as the process of transferring the discharge of electrical energy directly to the earth with the help of the low resistance wire. With the help of the low resistance wire, we are giving to the ground. So we get electrical energy from the different sources, like battery is one of the source. So we use it in the wall clock, cell phones, for working of refrigerators, air conditioners, washing machines, televisions, and laptops, and the water heaters. So we use domestic power supply. So usually we will be an electric appliance such as heater or iron box or etc., that are fitted with the three wires. Three, we are getting with that, we'll be having the three wires, that is active wire, neutral, earth. So one they'll be saying as a live wire, another one is neutral, another one is earth. So the earth wire is connected to the metallic body of the appliance. So the earth wire will be a metallic body. So that is done to avoid the accidental shock. To avoid the shock only, we are using the earth wire. Suppose due to some of the defect, the insulation of the live wire inside an electric iron that is burnt, then the live wire may touch the metallic body of the iron. So if the earth wire is properly connected to the metallic body, current will pass into the earth. So the current automatically, it will be passed to the earth through the earth wire, and we will be and it will protect us from getting the electric shock. So the earth is being a good conductor of electricity. So that is acting as a convenient path for the flow of electric current. So that leaks out from the insulation. So totally we'll be having the three wires, that is live wire, neutral, and the earth. So this is the earth thing. Next we can see the lightning arrestor. So the lightning arrestor is a device that is used to protect the buildings from the effects of lightning. Sometimes if the lightning or thunder that is falling on a building, they may have some of the appliances that it may offer. If TV is there in the thunder, during rainy time or thunder time, we will not see the TV, because sometimes the thunder may occur, so in our building itself, so that only we are not switch on the TV during the thunder and the lightning. So the lightning conductor that is conducting of a so in the each in a school buildings, colleges building, and even in the home also, they will be having a lightning arrestor at the top of the building, and it will be from the top of the building they will be having a lightning arrestor, so that it will be ended in the ground. So lightning conductor consists of a metallic light, that is metallic lightning rod, that is in the form of spikes, that remains the air at the top of the building. Like a TV antenna, it will be at the top. A TV antenna is there, like that only the lightning arrestor also will be there. Major portion of the metal rod and the copper cable are installed. So the copper cable will be installed in the walls during its construction. So the other end of the rod that is placed into the deep into the soil. So at the top of the building they will be fixed, and it will be ended in the soil. So when the lightning falls, it is attracted by the metallic rod at the top of the building. So the rod provides easy route for the transfer of electric charge to the ground. So if it occurs, it will be bringing to the ground, that is the soil where we are placing at the down. So in the absence of the lightning arrestor, the lightning will be fall on the building, and the building it will be get damaged, or sometimes it may get fire also. So this is the lightning arrestor. So the lightning rod, it will be at the top, and this is the copper cable, and from that they will be bringing down and they'll ground rod. So in the ground like this they will be placed it. If the lightning is occurs in that, it will be bringing to the down. So then it may not cause any damage. If lightning arrestor is not there, we will be getting the cause damage of the buildings, or sometimes it may get fire also. Thank you, students.